We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also...
Yes, I have already... That's right.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. I wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean...
One must think that they already have some... These things before the rite is conducted.
Golden...
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint into that. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Oh, no, but why do you...
Since the rite of parting has the approval, perhaps each has their motives. But this is in Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Well then, we should...
Perfume?
No. Silk flower...
It's time for...
We shall...
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter!
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please...
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental condition... Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhang.
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an Perhaps you don't know, like several other, but this is the Now that's settled.
You forgot to bring money again?
If I may interject, did I hear...
Yes.
Gosh, well, it would be bad luck, since these flowers will be used to glorify...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex, if he hadn't written the...
Huh.
Thank you, boss.
Our skins?
Please, it's...
So, now that we've got the flowers...
Ideally with the help of an ex...
Talk about first world...
Hence, I need you...
So this time we get to go around town looking for...
I will wait for you near the...
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the adventure.
Ready and waiting.
Yeah!
Ready to rumble. Prepare to move out.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Seize the skies! Yeah!
I see everything.
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah!
This way through the loop.
Alley-oop.
Yeah! Make way for the Adeptus! Skyward!
Charge! Rally!
Skyward! Skyward! Scatter! Scatter! Skyward!
Fall in!
Skyward!
Sorry, pal.
Everyone happy?
Advance!
Been a while since.
Skyward! Scatter!
Add Astro. Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Do I look like the...
Well, Paimon thinks you smell.
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the since I usually set up my stall by the
That's the word.
While we're on the subject...
Yang Air?
Yes, that's her.
Great! This is...
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
One may have won the kite flying.
You need not be so humble, Honored Adeptus. Besides,
If you...
of course. Cloud, understood.
Scatter!
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're... Is that...
Zhongli was
As one of my favorite...
That went over Paimon.
In short, so... Where's that? Somewhere close...
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Ha! Cha! Cha! Hurrah! If you are...
Well, hello. You...
What?
Oh, I heard a rumor. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find...
Snooping around? Why are
What can I say? People love to talk. Relax. I know why you're here. 3 in 1. You have extreme tastes for... Is that the best?
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems.
That went over by...
In short, so... Where is that? Mondstadt? We're all somewhere closer to... I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to...
What it...
I meant make me... Well, I'm setting up. You can go and fetch some water.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Have you fetched the water? Have a look behind...
Skyward! Got her!
This water will... Now, I need you to extract this... Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist... Now, use your strong hand. Ooh, you're an... Now, take these and try it out on your... Don't forget to do all 3.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Wow, this is some exquisite... The essence is placed into water. You must take care to control the heat. So please, focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence. All 3 perfumes are ready. And you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will... Anyway,
Paimon wants to hear this.
this first one is sweet as candy. The second one is for those... Finally, the third one has us all clear. Don't get them good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need... I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Springs.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably... We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can...
That is true.
3 sets.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream. This is the second kind. It's got an up. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon.
We can leave that to the authorities.
So, we finished another step in our
Next, I would like...
cleansing bell.
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you...
I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this.
Man, why is he...
Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Ah, an old friend of mine used to wear it on his... He saw me gazing at it often and gave it, but he told me then it has been still... Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And...
All right, children.
do you live...
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
that work?
Oh, youngsters.
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Aren't you young? But be careful. If you were to get dirt on your beautiful clothes...
I see everything. Too late for... Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place? You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Junyun Park? Why would she stay in the city? Dare to mess with me? We'll see about that. Everyone hold hands. Dare to mess with me?
Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah!
Rah! Yeah! Hey! Ha!
Mighty mythical beast!
Stray clouds converge! Yeah! Scatter!
nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. Oh, in and out in no time. An adeptus. Oh, as to whether I am one or not.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's...
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling? Oh? Well, we haven't met in a while anyway. Well, oh, and that if they have time...
We will.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Commit to memory.
Yeah! Skyward!
Yeah.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that'll... If you have the time, you can come over for tea.
That tone does not suit you. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our
Next.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter!
Ah, sir, you're here.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to...
Well, this is Mr. Jean. We've talked about a whole bunch of things. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun.
Children's toys, finely crafted toys. I have made...
Indeed.
I took the liberty of coloring. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclic. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo-Archon once... Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of...
Well then, Granny Shan. I shall take these back with me. As...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to... He knows a great deal about money. Or perhaps you could say that...
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hand.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhong... Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Yeah! Skyward!
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers.
Adventure?
Eh? That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
Five geocrystal flies. Yes.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole...
This is too little. This price will do.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in one. So what's the job?
Let me see.
No problem.
Done.
This is all you got, child? No. How about this? Let's get me a single Chinkson flower.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the good? Hey, that's pretty good. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pack.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
All finished then? Splendid. Any left?
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information.
What info do you need. Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't... Just what is this about? The atmosphere
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we use...
Everything is fine. Now if you'll excuse me.
Paimon definitely felt like Childe wasn't happy.
Skyward! Scatter!
Huh. The Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you...
The reception, it's...
How about...
Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right.
Welcome to Boo Boo Farm. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the...
Something like this would be
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription? Chi-Chi can get your medicine.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay, then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi...
Since when do customers need to do favors?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer...
Go to Mount Tianheng. Find the Guizhong Ballista.
I don't believe so. It's a kind of crossbow turret. Installed on... Located in Tianheng Pass. It was...
Mr. Zhongli...
Apparently not quite. This is...
The Coco Goat is a legendary...
Did you want to add anything?
No. Just that the Coco Goat is a legendary animal. An adeptabeast. What it looks like? Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it came from? Also don't know.
Very well, then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What?
Skyward!
It is.
Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti can
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces. That said, let me as I recall, there is a military. If we can retrieve the spare parts from.
So, what you're saying?
I have with the parts in hand, I could at least.
Where is that supply post? Here, post.
What trinkets have we here? Present them for one's perusal.
Yeah! Skyward!
These parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more.
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even.
Over here we have nothing. And
Hey! Just. So you fixed up this turret because you're planning.
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista.
Are you blind or something? This area's supposed to be Last time we approached the mountain, a few of us risked our lives to disarm it. The next thing you'll be
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an adept. It is not we who need reprimanding.
Skyward! Scatter!
here's the store. Let's wait for you.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Yeah!
Another test subject.
Up to it, Montai!
Repeat it.
Yeah! Skyward!
Becomes the hunted.
Yeah! Yeah! Skyward!
The wrong test subject. The wrong test subject.
You're open!
Yeah!
Huh?
Yeah!
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not.
Oh yeah, that.
A search using the Guizhong. What's more, a
Which means a Paimon wouldn't go.
We won't.
Good idea. We did our best.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
One.
Scatter! Yeah!
So it's round.
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Huh. Yeah! Skyward!
Forgive us. We were unable to...
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so good?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a...
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mess. Ah! The medicine... The snake is speaking! I preferred...
Don't mind Chung.
Do you sell everlasting
incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last. Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the Golden House.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back?
Cocoa goat! Cocoa goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my if Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply.
Strange.
Coconut milk. But
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi, and...
That's like 0.
2 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liu saying goes, the walls have ears.
Skyward! Scatter!
Hit!
Yeah! Skyward! Skyward!
Well, as it stands...
Ooh, fine.
Well, traveler, have you get odd? The questions that such to treat you to... yes, don't. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As...
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice...
If it is to your like...
Hey, there's even a storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of... What does it mean to have all... Imagine. Behold, the glory... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, She has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyuan, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate...
Ningguang sent you?
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said, invite him to come. I wish to meet at the Jade...
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu, what we've received an invitation from the... We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Bye-bye.
Precious curios.